All right, all right. The Arrow Podcast. Michael Chaos here. You guys know what it is. A bunch of stuff to go over today. Chris Jones possibly getting a deal done, most likely. The release of MVS and the tag on L'Jarius Sneed. Also, possible McCole Hartman tampering. Let's jump in.
Red and gold. Red and gold. Red and gold.
Yo, the Arrow Podcast. I'm Michael Chaos. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, comment, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the spiel by now. Help me help you so I can continue to help you. Yeah, anyways. Guys, this is a bunch of stuff. Stuff that maybe not necessarily we wanted to see. We'll start with the release of MVS that the entire Chiefs Kingdom seen. That's no shocker, not surprising. I'm pretty sure they freed up $11 million in cap, which will help considering, the production just wasn't necessarily there. Now, guess what? I don't care what anybody says. MVS showed up in the playoffs, and I love him for that. So best of luck to MVS. Power to him, man. Hope he does get paid elsewhere. He definitely will be remembered. Now, moving on, Chris Jones most likely will get a deal done with that. With Chris Jones. I'm 95% positive that happens. Now, L'Jarius Sneed gets a little tricky. Now, L'Jarius Sneed being tagged, right? Not only was he tagged, but he was also told that he can seek a trade and test the trade market. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, L'Jarius Sneed is most likely gone. That's the history of the Chiefs. We just necessarily don't pay corners. I hope that we don't do that to Trent McDuffie. Okay, Chiefs. Make sure we pay Trent McDuffie when the time comes, please. Thank you. Sneed most likely gone, man. And I could be wrong. And guess what? I hope and pray I'm wrong. But I'm 90% sure L'Jarius Sneed is gone. He has 2 rings. The next thing for him is to get some money, to get paid. It's just how it is. We're unfortunately not going to offer him top dollar, you know what I'm saying? Money that he deserves, that he well deserves, and he will dearly be missed. I love L'Jarius Sneed. That does suck, but honestly, fellas, I'm going to be straight up. I think we'll be fine. But he will be missed. Okay, start there. Now, things have gotten a little tricky because, remember, guys, Willie Gay most likely gone. Okay, Drew Tranquil is currently a free agent. Now, I do think we will re-sign him. There is nothing that says we will or won't. So, as of right now, the linebacker room is very thin. Cornerback room is kind of a question mark. Now, Joshua Williams, Jalen Watson. Now, guys, I don't like talking crap about people, people that are doing something that obviously I can't do, right? On the football. So I'm not going to sit here and rag on anybody. Not saying that, it was, but ultimately what I'm saying is Joshua Williams and Jalen Watson, losing L'Jarius Sneed and just having them is a question mark for me. And yeah, y'all know where I'm going with that. So we'll leave it at that. Now, Najee Johnson, he tore his ACL. I believe he was a second-year player. He's still on a rookie deal. We still have him. He was actually turning heads at training camp, and I believe he was going to start to begin the season. So, but also still, once again, a question mark. Nick Jones, question mark. He did okay. He did okay when he came in the slot, but obviously that's Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie can go outside too, but you don't want you want to keep Trent McDuffie in the slot. Okay, so long story short, the cornerback room is a big mystery. Okay, safeties, underratedly thin there. I'm not sure if underratedly is a word, but anyways, yeah, we're pretty thin there, guys. We're gonna lose Mike Edwards. Brian Cook will be back, thankfully. So that is maybe not necessarily a concern, not a big deal, but it's gonna take some looking into, right? But things are starting to get a little tricky, fellas. Charles Omenihu tearing his ACL won't be ready, which I believe I already spoke about this in my last video, but Charles Omenihu won't be ready. I believe the fastest was around this time frame when he tore his ACL, which was in the AFC Championship. Yeah, which was in the AFC Championship. The closest on that timetable that somebody had returned was Adrian Peterson, and week 9 or something like that. Week 8, 9, something like that. Yeah, that. So let's just say, he doesn't return till week 9 through 13. Yeah, so do we need someone there? I mean, we do have Felix Big Ooze. We do have Felix Inudike Uzuma, right? Mike Dana's technically a free, he's a restricted free agent. I believe so. So we still have to re-sign him. But we got Carl Loftus, obviously, right? And Felix. Yeah. It's a little thin. It's thin. So we're gonna have to address that. We're gonna have to address the defensive tackle situation. Hopefully we bring Mike Pennell back, who was one of the most underrated players in the Super Bowl. Who, well, I can't say no one's talking about. There are quite a few people talking about how clutch he was in that Super Bowl run, right? But not just the Super Bowl though. It was the entire playoffs. My dude was run stuffing. So we got a lot of work, dog. Like, for a quick second, I was like, yeah, we're good. We got everybody sewed up. Yeah, no. Guys, remember, we still need a receiver. And guess what? Clyde and McKinnon probably gone. Maybe we bring McKinnon back. Maybe. Who knows? Probably not. But either way, we still need a running back, fellas. Yeah. So that's thin. It's looking like we're thin everywhere. And obviously, wide receiver, thin. So this is going to be a very interesting offseason, fellas. Very, very interesting offseason. Now, I'll move on because I can go on. I can go on forever, baby. No, let's move on from that. I can keep rambling on about what's what, but I'm going to tell you straight up, fellas, I have no idea. Also, I forgot, tackle. We need a tackle. Bad. So, left tackle specifically. Will we get a right tackle? I'm hearing there's a lot of right tackles in the draft. Will we move Juwan to the left, which we thought we were going to do this season? Will we do that next and just kind of draft a right tackle? I don't know, man. I'm not freaking psychic, fellas. Help me. Instead of help me help you. Help you help me. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is probably one of the, not first time, but this is one of the main off seasons that I'm not entirely sure what direction. Now, here's the thing. When I start seeing a few things here and there, when I see that L'Jarius Sneed's gone for sure, when I see that we got a deal done with Chris Jones, I can start shaping it. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, man, there's a lot of directions we can go in, right? But this McCole Hardman incident, fellas, apparently there is a story going around where Sauce Gardner and some dude, Hughes, I'm not sure who he is speculating, claiming that McCole Hardman leaked offensive plays or the offensive game plan to the Chiefs and possibly the Eagles, which, let me remind you guys, the Jets were horrible. Zach Wilson at quarterback. Why would someone leak what Zach Wilson's going to do? Now, if it's true, then I guess I'll look stupid in this video. Well, I won't look stupid. They'll look stupid. McCole Hardman will look stupid because apparently, I guess he just like a rapper who raps about what he, illegally did. McCole Hardman went on a podcast apparently and somewhat in some shape, way, or fashion snitched on himself. So yeah, not very smart. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I guess we'll see when the smoke clears. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's a bunch of hot dog water. Once again, who's going to leak what Zach Wilson's going to do at quarterback? Okay, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. And what game plan did the Jets have? Run the ball? And run the ball some more? Right. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we'll go ahead and move on from that. Now, if there is something there and he did, then what? Yeah, he's an idiot. It is what it is. So, yeah, guys, a lot of stuff, as you can tell. Now, I didn't want this video to be as long as it currently is now. So I will wrap this thing on up. But I will say this, which I kind of already said in one of my previous videos. The fact that our offense is going to be better and our defense our defense can go in three different directions. It can remain the same. It can get better, slightly better. It can get slightly worse. Now, it's not going to be a huge difference. It's not going to get way worse or it's not going to get way better. So we'll just have to see how things plan out. And guess what, fellas? You guys will be right here with me, and I'll be right there with you, letting you know. I gotta get better at. Yeah. So that's all I got for you guys today. Okay. Oh, one last thing. One last thing, guys. If you guys go way back towards the beginning of the season, you'll see that I called Chiefsaholics. Those of you a part of Chiefs Kingdom, those of you that follow the Chiefs, you guys know who Chiefaholic is, the guy who robbed the banks and all that stuff and got caught, who's a big Chiefs fan. Apparently, we win Super Bowls when he's in jail, and he's facing 50 years. So that should strike fear in all other NFL fans' heart, all other 31 teams. When this guy's in jail, we win Super Bowls. We won back-to-back currently while he was behind bars. So, guys, at this point, Chiefaholics is good luck behind bars. Let's keep him in. No, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, if you go back and you check, I've said it numerous times, that dude's good luck behind bars. So, yeah, but that's all I got for you guys. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. I am Michael Chaos. This is The Arrow Podcast. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Help me help you. And that's it, folks. I'm outros.
We running out of time. 1-5, catch me in the end.